Dude, I almost had you.
Let's go, Brandon. Come out of hiding. Hear the voice of the people chanting, fuck Joe Biden. You pad your pockets and build us back broke. Biden crime family needs to hang from a rope. Let's go, Brandon. Come out of hiding. Hear the voice of the people chanting, fuck Joe Biden. Can't cover your crimes up with lies and smoke. Biden crime family needs to hang from a rope.
Well, here we are again. See, we're getting an awful lot of the gas pipe. Sunday, non-bloody Sunday. We are going to look at the Paloma, pull my finger from Cyman Jack. I've never even heard of this one. Not kind of why it's the last one. It's made with grapefruit juice and guava nectar. Half of that sounds okay. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Got all my pepper plants out of the garden, potted, and right now they're on the front porch. I need to wire up some lights down here and over there, you know, where all that extra space is. Anyone that's been down here. And, I mean, they're growing peppers good. I mean, my chocolate marga's got one of the whole plant. It has one, but it looks fantastic. And this looks kind of typical of them. There was the clear one, but I do smell the grapefruit. It's not a good sign. Cheers. It's not bad. Grapefruit holds its own in here a lot better than when you start adding it to beer. Okay. First, let's see. No. In the club would be Mike, SF, finishing off my 12 pack. Well played. Steve says, hit the pen. Steve pretty much need to around here. It's amazing. I have taken the higher ground. Unlike temper tantrum short fuse, I just think of the time that someone thought we drank all of his beer, and it turned out not to be the truth. And we're kind of in the exact same situation now. But oh well, you can't. You pretty much you can't reach somebody that has unchecked anger issues and unrightfully positioned. I mean, but yeah, Steve, I pretty much need to. It's been a fantastic time, but I'll just keep being who I am. I like to travel on the higher road, and like I said, you can't. Some things you just can't fix or reach, especially when you sit back and go, you know, if you never mind. I guess you just would rather be a sumptuous. Smile Money being first on London Mule. Then Hector says, beat me again, damn it. And Smile Money says, my phone takes forever to even let me comment. And then he says, just now I can watch the video. Hector says was just on your channel. And Smile Money says it was fun for a while having an active channel. Then they crossed the range that was like cheers for me. The range I shot at now is okay with filming, but it's just too crowded. Then I stopped hitting at least 100 views a video. Knew it was over. Yeah, welcome to the crowd, Smile Money. But imagine that in the race analogy, imagine that you're coming down the straightaway and you just see the 100,000 mark because you are. There was some days that I gained over 5,000 subscribers in a day. And then, not only did it come to a stop, John would be like, hey, got good news for you. You picked up 120 subscribers today. Yeah? Yeah, but they took away 740. YouTube is kind of like the idiots or idioto that I work for. They don't even realize the most dangerous part is themselves. And YouTube is the same way. They had a great thing going and they've basically destroyed themselves. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're making great money catering to the liberal gay community transgender pedophile group. I don't know. All I know is now you're an evil, bad person if you have anything to do with freedom of speech, the conservative side, or firearms. It's kind of like my area here. We used to have a radio station that was conservative talk 24/7, uninterrupted by any fucking bullshit known as sports. Now, that same channel has one national show, and everything else is local, and most of their day is sports related, even though they said it wasn't going to happen. So how come on any typical day I can't listen to Brad Bennett or the three guys, never can remember their names, can't listen to their show because it's being interrupted by Minnesota Twins, even though the station that used to be the conservative station was taken over by a sports station. So, yeah. I just say, fuck you, liberals. I really hope someday every single one of them gets exactly what they've strived for so long. I mean, we're already seeing with our border crisis the fact that the Biden administration has broke the one and most important oath is to defend America and protect its citizens. For the border crisis alone, that administration should be executed. Because maybe it would serve as an example to the next people that come in. But it's not. It's all of them against us. It is not the United States of America. It is the corporation of America. And when I say those words, I couldn't be more truthful. What's the last one? So still sub-comments on the very first goddamn question. Hector, oh nah, screw that. Keep making content. Do a review. Show your own or something like it. And Smile Money says that type of show drives you to drink. Just look at Eric, for example. I enjoy writing for Eric in the comments, though I think Matt beats him if he chuckles at any of my Matt observations. What? No. Hector, just trying to get a fire under you, make more content. I left a comment on your last upload. See, I appreciate what Hector is trying to do there, but You know, there's a reason that my what was the main channel, why not much happens there. Why it's flashlights and crate club and battle boxes, and every now and then, just so that people don't completely just delete my account, some shooting content. Because flat out, YouTube has made it no fun, probably by design. I mean, they went around deleting, I mean, it's supposed to be YouTube. This is how fucking stupid YouTube is. They would rather, because, you know, people are gonna try to figure things out on their own, maybe do it wrong, maybe get hurt, and where you could have come to YouTube, typed in how to load a shotgun shell, how to disassemble Mark V, how to screw in a light bulb. Those are on there, by the way. How to bikini wax a vagina. You know, a lot of those were there too. Smile Money blamed me for getting them taken out because, you know, they bitched about a girl who you might be able to see her nipples through her one-piece swimming suit. Yet, you could do an easy search and find nude yoga. And I mean, not like the Weight Watchers convention naked yoga, but actual, like, wow. Now, that is a good-looking woman. But, you know, but heck, let's just take away the U of the YouTube and, you know, make it a manipulation tube, communism tube, FBI slut, I like it in my ass tube. I visualized a tube right there. Hector, oink plopper. Then Scourge says, what about a big popper? And then he says back, I don't know, the voices in my head talk a lot. Yeah, no shit. J-Dog is here at work. Rich says cheers all. EMT says cheers Lars. Eltenda says Prosit. You were saying Eltenda? Hector, J9, Christine, and I had fun picking on you. Laugh out loud. Yeah, a few people made comment about that today, saying that you wrecked a good show. I didn't hear any of it, so. She did receive a phone call from someone saying, who the fuck was that guy in the comments? Really need some help. J9 is a miss, and it's already been called. Bad. Greetings, Captain. Kicking alien butt and taking alien names. You know, I wouldn't mind having a grenade launcher. You know, they look like fun. Bad. Ginger beer, yay. Hector says, my local Cracker Barrel sells them. The non-alcoholic type. Burns the throat, but great for coughs. Oh, excuse me. Smile Money. I'd wager that none of the books that ever came in Attack Pack, Crate Club, or Battle Box have ever been read by you to clarify. No, I haven't read a single one cover to cover, but I have gone through the... Sorry, this thing's pissing me off. I have gone through a couple of them, like the survival one. They had an article in there on kind of the must-have, but of course that'd be like me writing a book about the must-haves. I would only have in there what I already have, so you must have to have that. I have them all. And I actually know where they all are. They're in there. Well, not like in there, but in there. All I can say is if that's a real doll, I want one. Sub-comment from Den, he might read better if he got some new glasses. These are newer. Well, a year ago, I guess. Found money, a knife that feels good in the hand. Imagine if they made knives that hurt to hold on to. I've had some of those. Starting with those stupid fucking half-done knives. Makes me go whittle a G10 scale and complete those ones. Smart money. If it is hard to be upbeat while you are in pain, it is hard to. Yeah, it is hard. Hope you feel better. Thank you. I appreciate that. I couldn't really sleep. Got up at about, only because I, immediately looked at the clock. I got out of bed at 5:04. My plan was to do all of the battle box, which will be uploaded before this is, because it was already it's already probably on YouTube's end. I just have to put the final touches on it and send it live. I got up and I rendered together the ending with the little montage. What the fuck is this thing's problem? Fuck, I hate this time of the year. You're like, you see Eric going, yeah, of course you see stuff, Eric. It's always this time of the year. Fucking little fruit flies. I don't know if this is the time of the year where they come out of the goddamn drain, or where the fucking shithole that they come from, or what, but thank you. It's like always. It's always this time of the year. I swear I could smear rotten bananas all over in the kitchen and I wouldn't see a single one of them. This time of the year, I bet you some computer lab in their white room could find one alive. Bad says cool knife. Yes, it is. It's actually the only thing I haven't put away yet from the battle box stuff. The only thing that I don't like about it is I like to keep it all together in that box. And those boxes obviously take up 4 times or 3 times the amount of space that the knife would if it was just in its little carrier there. This is the first time I think I've ever received a folding knife that came with a sharpening stone. Of course, I'm not really a fan of those because I can't seem to repeat the, okay, so if a knife needs to be sharpened at 33 degrees or 29 degrees or 35 degrees or whatever frickin' degrees it needs to be sharpened at, I have enough problems using something like the ceramic stone that I got from Rich. And I still find that I can take a knife that I can't shave with, and in less than 10 strokes on each side, I have a wickedly sharp knife. But there's no way I'm consistent. I mean, you're taking a guess each time in comparison to some of these. I mean, there's one that I don't know how much money they have in their advertising agenda, but it has a magnetic block with 2 different angles, one on each side, and you stick the blade to it, and then you roll the sharpener. The sharpener has like 400 grit on one side and 1,000 grit or whatever on the other, and it's the knife's being held at a perfect angle. The closest I have is this thing. I do like this. I'd like to get some more. I suppose what I have, everything still works on it. It has a coarser side, and then the fine side literally feels like there's nothing there. It just feels like it's straight up steel, but it works great. I mean, as long as you have it set at the right angle, it's set for 3 different angles, and it's just a matter of doing that. The side holds you straight, and the stones are set at an angle. So, yeah, this probably was super sharp, and then I did this, and now I'm changing the angle. Of course, if you're changing the angle, you could actually probably see where farther up the blade, not on the cutting edge, might start to get shiny. And I had never even looked on this thing. The top on it moves too. I don't think it was unless that's part of being able to disassemble it, but it looks like it's in a groove. So I guess you'd be able to. I don't know why. Looking and talking out loud. Moving on. Salty, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with nakedness. Multi-Gunman says, what if it ends in nakedness? Bad, in a stadium loud to be candid, Let's Go Brandon was chanted and explained with each cowbell ring. The phrase got its zing, and through the crowds it rapidly meandred. See, there was a group of pictures that I got that, honestly, they just all look too good to be true. I'm okay with that, though. Phil, 2 thumbs up and 2 shots. Hector, we all know Eric would pee his pants if he actually ran across the predator in the jungle. Cheapo Gun Guy, death is so terribly final, while life is full of... Hector, Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer, 2024, better than Biden. McLean, unsub. Wade, sorry you're hurting, hope you feel better soon. Well, obviously, injection number 6 or 7 or whatever the hell it is, isn't really going to be the all that I was hoping for. Just bounce right out. I don't give a shit. Okay, in the big scheme of things, this isn't bad, but if I psychologically put them in any order, this was definitely the least desirable of all of them. But yet, very natural. I mean, I have no complaints over the way it tastes. I mean, it wasn't a multi-pack, so I can go with the, that I don't really care for it, because you can't say, well, then you shouldn't have bought it because it says right on it what's in it. Yeah, well, it was a multi-pack. And actually, on the box, you're more than likely to read Paloma. and not the really fine print while you're standing there at the liquor store. So I had no idea that this had grapefruit in it until today. It was simply the last one in the box, and it was the last one that I got to. Zeus, I drink 2 beers a week. If that been slacking on my duties, well, not when there's other people that take up the slack for you, Zeus. You're okay. Cobra says, A1. A1 is a miss. Sharky, if that's a hit, was really toasted placing the ships. Mike says, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Mike says, the only items I liked in the Battle Box 100 Mission 104 are the 2 lights. The knife is nice, but don't need it. Fair enough. I mean, oh my god. I'm gonna kill this little fucking thing. Well, actually, I guess I've been trying, haven't I? Just flying between my hands. You piece of shit. Problem is they're so damn small, the wind from trying to kill them pushes them out of the way. Yeah, I mean, a book, hydration packs, 2 lights, a fake fire. Well, real fire, but it replaces a pit or something. See the pot and the knife. Yeah, I know. Clyde, whiskey and revolution for all. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. Multi-Gunman says it's time to switch to whiskey. Probably be smart. But the whiskey, or should I say the heavier hitting stuff, is much more rapid at triggering the neuropathy. So I been trying to cut way back on any of that stuff. Sharky, cheers all, and yet again another rifle I didn't get to shoot. Love you too, asshole. Or he just says ass, but I know what he meant. And last comment from 5 minutes ago plus. So 32 minutes ago, Sharky sent SH. Always, outro babe, beat my fried chicken wings by a mile. There's a perverted sound to all that. You were beating your fried chicken wing to the outro girl. Okay. Hey, there's a chance that Sharky could actually be in the club, considering that ass, considering he left a reply to an early on comment, which meant he was probably notified over 20 minutes ago. Let's take a little look. It's Sunday, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was none. I'll take that back. I know. I would be worried if there isn't one here from Hector. Um, 41 minutes ago, the review isn't even this long. I got one from EMT. Echo 9, according to my records, this should be the last shot to find her unless Sharky parked her outside the inner circle. What? Oh, I see. Okay. According to my records, this should be the last shot to find her unless Sharky placed her outside the inner circle, with the exception of 2 touching shots that were called, but I didn't Didn't hear red. Oh, and E9. E9 is a miss. So what you're saying is there's no place that ship could hide except for in the outer circle. Yes, sir, you are correct. There's no 3-shotters left on the inside. Hector saying, I are in the club again. Do I get a cookie? No. Steven, take your blood pressure. Oh, excuse me. I don't have anything down here, but I should do, we were talking about, what he's talking about is an experiment to take my blood pressure before I start the review, and then, or as I'm starting the review, so I could say, hey, I just took it, and it is, and then take it again at the, like now, in the club, and see, because we're comparing what happens if you were to smoke. He finds that it raises his blood pressure versus drinking. The offset is watching out what I talk about and when I talk about it. Like at the start of this, I just keep thinking of the drama that's going on right now and the narrow-minded thinking that is happening. The whole, oh, I come to a conclusion on what's happening, so I need to become anger man, when you don't have a fucking clue what's going on, and it's quite obvious. And, you know, you don't want one of those, hey, I tried, but you ended with, blah, blah, you fucking retard. Okay, so, draw your own conclusions. Once again, you're wrong. So, I don't want to take my blood pressure then. Or, after I talk about the fucking liberal pieces of shit that are destroying America. I mean, am I like the only person that you could literally have a timer? Ding! Another illegal in our country. Ding! Another ding, 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 ding. Illegal on ding. Illegal ding. And illegal ding. Could be a terrorist. Ding. Could be a murderer. Could be just someone that's gonna fuck. You know, and this administration doesn't. Yeah, Stephen, take blood pressure now. This administration doesn't give a fuck about America. They prove it every single day. We got Americans that need help. We got towns that need help. We got, in my area, we got a fucking just disintegrated infrastructure for roads and shit. But hey, let's make a fucking bike path and let's let beggars beg on the corner. And then, oh, we're not going to stop the homeless encampments that take a beautiful piece of property and make it look like a fucking shithole. Because that's what liberals do. They know how to create a shithole better than anybody. Vote liberal. Make America a shithole. Then Steve says, shit, I'm late. Well, I will admit there's 3 people and 4, technically 5 if you count commenting to yourself. So there's definitely more comments than I thought there was going to be, and that clears it all out. Where do I put this? It's still a drinkable one from Cyman Jack. Would I buy it? No, because it's got grapefruit in it. I don't really care for grapefruit. But it is grapefruit. Mostly on the sweet side. Maybe just a hair of tartness, because it's kind of hard to avoid that with grapefruit anyway. But overall, It's still tasty. It would still be great after mowing the lawn or on a hot day. Something I don't have to worry about today. Hey, Google. You useless piece of shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Can we be friends?
Of course we're friends. You're kind of my hero and I like to think of myself as your trusty sidekick.
Okay, well, too far. What's the temperature right now?
Currently in Duluth, it's 51 degrees.
Warmest it's been all day. It was 46 this morning. And when you think about how close that is to when water freezes, yeah. Oh, come over here and watch me spray my butt. Okay, I'm going to hit the button one last time, and then we're gone. I'm going to go see if I can squeeze in another show. Yeah, baby. Okay, tomorrow, I don't know. Just talk me down. Everything has become less fun. I mean, seriously, I'm not really a big fan of drama. That's why I just assume not having anything to do with it. And right now, I have like the drama king responding and saying shit about me, and yet he's 100% wrong. But you can't fix stupid.